What makes you a platform company? Let's talk about that one next. So the other day I saw an announcement by IRobot announcing that they were a platform company. And I think this is a really good example of the progression going from mechanical products to smart connected ones. So let me walk you through that. So the first step traditionally is going from a mechanical design focused company with mechanical engineering disciplines to one that has capabilities or competencies in embedded software, electronics, electrical systems, and IoT, right? So going from here to here is one step. And a lot of companies are going through that right now. But very quickly after that, these companies with these competencies recognize, hey, there's a lot of advantages with modularity and platforms. With modularity and platforms, you can increase standardization, so you reduce new development, which can be a good thing, but you can increase variability because when you combine different modules together, you have more options or maybe variants than you had before. And that's true of embedded software, electronics, electrical systems, IoT even. So going from a mechanical competency capability to software, electronics, electrical, IoT systems, and then going to the next step of having modularity and platforms just within those disciplines. And there's actually a lot of value there. But that is kind of the next step to, okay, how do you standardize? How do you plan it so that you can combine these things in different combinations and get new and unique things? Very quickly, though, those organizations recognize, hey, all these different things interact with one another. So I might have modules with embedded software and modules with electronics, but you know what? There's compatibility that's very important. So how do we figure that out without it just being leapfrogs going up and up and up? So the next step is looking at modularity or creating platforms at the highest level across disciplines. And this is very interesting because a modular platform strategy is functionally driven. So as you're defining modules, you figure out which module fulfill functions, and you try to isolate functions. So one module will give you this function or this function or this function that are maybe upgrades to one another. If you want a different type of function, maybe you have two modules that kind of give you the tiers of those capabilities that are separate, right? These are all functionally driven, but these modules are no longer, when you go from discipline specific to system level modules, they're not specific to a discipline. They contain electronics, electrical systems, mechanical hardware, embedded software, and connection with the IoT platform, right? So suddenly you can now offer these modules that can replace one another, that can be interchangeable, that upgrade your product, and you can charge more for, or you can configure it for a customer. So when I saw that IRobot announced we're a platform company now, meaning their products are offered on a platform, that fit. This description of progressing from one to another makes sense. Because if you think about the IRobot vacuum, it's connecting to an IoT platform. They're using embedded software because of the logic. They have electronics that are in modules that are different combinations of sensors and antennas, and it's all connected with electrical systems, harnesses that communicate. So recognize that there's a progression, mechanical, having competencies across all these things, software, electronics, electrical, to modularity within a discipline to modularity at a systems level. That's kind of the progression you go through when you move to smart connected products. That's it. Take care. Talk soon.